Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y&R Homies channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers for The Young and the Restless. Will Nick tell Sharon no or confess that he wants her back? According to teasers for The Young and the Restless, Nick Newman will be confronted by Sharon Newman about his feelings. Will Nick reject Sharon or acknowledge that he wants her back? Nick's response might make all the difference because this will be his moment of truth. In recent months, Ian Ward, Jordan, and Martin Laurent, also known as Alan Laurent, have caused Sharon to experience nightmare after nightmare. This is the perfect moment for Sharon to take stock of her life. After being afraid for her life in 2 kidnapping cases, it is understandable that Sharon would be more inclined to risk her heart. Sharon is aware that there is no guarantee for tomorrow and that it is crucial to express oneself now. In addition, Sharon has often seen Nick defend her. Sharon can always rely on Nick to come through as her savior whenever she needs assistance. Sharon will decide that she can no longer suppress her actual emotions once she and Phyllis Summers are rescued from the shuttered mental hospital. After experiencing the horrors of imprisonment, Sharon has gotten past her fear of upsetting Nick, who she formerly would have been terrified to upset. After what Sharon just gone through, being honest with Nick won't seem so terrifying. Sharon will thus provide some updates on her feelings for Nick, which go beyond simple platonic affection. As Sharon acknowledges that she enjoys the idea of them being together, she could talk about the Valentine's Day dream she had. Sharon encourages Nick to be open about his emotions in the Y&R preview video for the week of March 17th to 21st, but Nick's countenance is difficult to interpret because it is so blank. Will Nick reject her or admit that he wants her back when Sharon asks him if he thinks they should get back together? This appears to have the potential to be a significant turning point in these ex-partners' lives. Nick may admit that he occasionally considers a romantic reunion. But Nick might also state that he would be sad to lose Sharon as a friend if things didn't work out. Even though their relationship isn't very romantic, Sharon and Nick share a strong affinity. Nick could admit that he doesn't think it's worth jeopardizing that friendship for a potentially disastrous reunion. However, it's possible that Nick has been having as much trouble controlling his emotions as Sharon has. Nick would eventually acknowledge that he wants more than friendship, but he didn't want to take advantage of Sharon when she was weak. Depending on the outcome of this discussion, Y&R may decide to permanently end Sharon and Nick's romance or offer them a fresh start. A lot will depend on Nick's response to Sharon, so keep an eye out for any future forecasts he may make. According to previews for The Young and the Restless, Sharon and Nick's candid conversation may result in some exciting news for them both. Make CDL your go-to resource for the most recent Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. You'll be in or at Sally's 5 powerful words to Billy. Updates and spoilers for The Young and the Restless hint to Insecure after the scene is changed by Phyllis Summers' intervention. Sally Spectra could have 5 words for Billy Abbott. Could Sally have serious relationship concerns as a result of Billy and Phyllis' bond? Sally was already annoyed by Phyllis's lack of confidence. Sally Spectra has a few harsh things to say to Billy Abbott since she has been angry with him ever since Phyllis called him nonstop when they were on vacation in Paris. Sally can't help but notice Billy's worried expression, even though she feels bad for Phyllis and the predicament she's in. It is evident that he and Nick Newman are the ones ready to rescue Phyllis and Sharon Newman from their terrifying ordeal as they get ready for a risky rescue. Y&R spoilers suggest that Phyllis may hold on to Billy even more after this dramatic change of events. It wouldn't be astonishing if Phyllis leaned in to kiss Billy out of relief and thanks. Billy and Phyllis's relationship could get closer. The relationship between Phyllis and Billy is about to change, which will undoubtedly worry Sally. Billy and Phyllis will have a unique relationship if Billy takes on the role of Phyllis' hero. The pressure on Sally may increase dramatically as she struggles with her fears and sees Phyllis pull Billy closer. She may be at a crossroads, thinking about a crucial issue that will eventually determine their course in life. This brings us to the pivotal point at which Sally could find the strength to ask Billy the seemingly simple but really powerful question, "Do you want to be with Phyllis again?" Sally will be convinced even if Billy denies it. Billy may attempt to dismiss it, but Sally can't help but worry that he might want to spend more time with Phyllis. Sally could feel a little envious in this circumstance, but her main goal is to protect her heart from more heartache. She went through a lot of pain after Adam Newman deceived her with Chelsea Lawson, and she doesn't want to get into another situation like that. Because of this, when her worries about Billy's history with Phyllis intensify, Sally may urge that he tell the truth. Watch for future developments in this complicated love tale, since Sally's peace of mind may be seriously threatened by the unresolved link between Billy and Phyllis. Make sure to stay up to date on all of the current events with Y&R. For news, updates, and spoilers about The Young and the Restless, return here frequently. Struggling for survival, taking the lead, and making the save. Spoilers for Friday, March 14's episode of The Young and the Restless hint to some significant events in Genoa City. Two heroes intervene to rescue the day, two captives battle for their life, and someone gains a significant lead. It's time to get right in and discover what type of drama the program will have on Friday. Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers struggle to live. According to Friday, March 14 spoilers for The Young and the Restless, Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers will struggle for their lives. During the Wednesday, March 12 show, viewers were taken aback to learn that Alan Laurent, or perhaps his evil twin Martin Laurent, was holding the women captive. Heck, perhaps this equation has an unhinged triplet that nobody is aware of. That being said, the women could annoy their captor. They ultimately made the decision to attempt to remove the camera he was using to spy on them. The thought of Alan Martin having his game turned against him would not sit well with him. How is he going to torture the women further? To discover out, fans will need to tune in. Read more, spoilers for The Young and the Restless. 4 plots of revenge heat up and these GC residents can't help them. Chance Chancellor gets a big lead. It looks like the GCPD could finally crack a case for once. Chance Chancellor will provide a significant lead that could aid in finding Sharon and Phyllis. Nevertheless, it appeared like Billy Abbott and Nick Newman were connecting the dots during the Thursday, March 13 episode. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, March 14 suggest that Nick Newman and Billy Abbott's big save will reach its conclusion. Chance was not far behind Nick and Billy as they headed to the Havenhurst Psychiatric Clinic on Thursday. The two guys could come to their rescue just in time. Will they discover that Alan or Martin is responsible for all of this, though? What plot point do you look forward to seeing on Friday? Comment below. Visit SOS often for the most recent Young and the Restless news and spoilers, and watch the CBS serial opera every day to catch all the action in GC. Visit Soap Opera Spy's social media pages. Updates and spoilers for The Young and the Restless hint to Insecure after the scene is changed by Phyllis Summers' intervention. Sally Spectra could have 5 words for Billy Abbott. Could Sally have serious relationship concerns as a result of Billy and Phyllis' bond? Sally was already annoyed by Phyllis's lack of confidence. Sally Spectra has a few harsh things to say to Billy Abbott since she has been angry with him ever since Phyllis called him nonstop when they were on vacation in Paris. Sally can't help but notice Billy's worried expression, even though she feels bad for Phyllis and the predicament she's in. It is evident that he and Nick Newman are the ones ready to rescue Phyllis and Sharon Newman from their terrifying ordeal as they get ready for a risky rescue. Y&R spoilers suggest that Phyllis may hold on to Billy even more after this dramatic change of events. It wouldn't be astonishing if Phyllis leaned in to kiss Billy out of relief and thanks. Billy and Phyllis's relationship could get closer. The relationship between Phyllis and Billy is about to change, which will undoubtedly worry Sally. Billy and Phyllis will have a unique relationship if Billy takes on the role of Phyllis' hero.